Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What's the play here? Difficult situation for a throw. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Jumps? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. The overhead's good. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Nice block on the overhead. Big throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Serving on a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Pokes with a kick. Saihasho. Player 1 instantly to some big damage. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Oh, here we go. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Drive rush. Connects with the throw. Getting it all on the drive rush. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Roll Satsu. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Excellent block. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? We got anti-air in this one. Click overdrive Tensho there to call them out. Answers with a fireball. Rushes in. Jamma. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
The feature.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Gets the jump in. Opts for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Taking stock. Throws it. What's next? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Saihasho to start something? Still very early in the round. Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. This may be it. Steals back a chance. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen here? Player one holding on to that corner advantage. In there! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
You're fun.
Final round. Fight!
Immediate jump in.
Tension kick.
Go starts to pry them open. Click overdrive cancels there to call them out. Forward rush. Closes the distance. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Drive rush. Click sets up with the jump in. Turns out. Player two. Also getting in some real damage. Okay, here we go. Raw super hard incoming. What will they do next? Chisels them down. Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
We currently have a player.
Spinning bird kick. Sure you get.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. What's the play here? Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right, what's coming up next? We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Adzoff capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Overhead. Go starts to pry them open. Get them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Side switch in the corner. What'll happen here? Their spacing is decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Critical art is on and whips. They're wide open. The drive impact doesn't work. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. No drive left now. Oh, here we turn. A fireball at that range.
Chun
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
We currently have.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Did well to get the buff in there. Very solid corner switch. Combo with the target combo. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Were they baiting them into that? Player one will have to fight KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Saihasho to start something? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Shows the medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Changes things up with an overhead. Player one, holding, hits him with a stop and bind. Serenity Stream. Dashes. SBK hits. Getting it all on the drive run. This is a critical moment. Turns out that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jump. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Back throw to get the side switch. Trips him up. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Takes a trip. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Their life is looking critical and they can't KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Jump. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Throws them to negate the block. Drive rush to keep it going. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. A quick breather. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Showing some real tenacity. Are we gonna see a comeback here? In there! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
We currently have a...
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. What are they thinking here? From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Sticks the combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Pokes with a medium kick. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
They exchange blows. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Takes a trip. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and rushes that off and keeps going. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Full SA meters on deck, experiencing burnout. Player two in dire drives and back misses. The super connects! Helios getting in some real damage. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Burnout activates. Make Rock super hard incoming. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Player 2 is on track to steal this back after that super. That pumps the brakes on the impact. Barely blocks the jump in. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. This is gonna hurt. Both sides getting ready. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1, perfect execution with the anti-air. Nothing stops this train. Helios getting in some real damage. What will they do next? All stopped up. Where's the Fuha gonna come into clutch anti-air? Dangerous range here. Setting it all on the drive rush. Player 1 sets up with the jump in. Player 1, excellent block. This is such a tough situation to be in, but the overhead deny throws him. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Real test of nerves here. The drive impact doesn't work. Carried to the back row for damage and vital positioning. Giving him food for thought. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. No good up high. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Did well to get the buff in there. Shoots off a fireball up close. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Throws them to negate the block. Closing moments of the match. One hit this is gonna be bad news in there. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight!
Goes into the stance. They exchange blows. Both of them were ready for a throw. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Gets the jump in. Jump. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Both fighters planning something? The impact doesn't do anything. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Block. Springs forward with the drive rush. The overhead denied. Connects with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Give me a little bit more.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Oh, here we go. Getting it all on the drive rush. Stuck. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Throws that off. Stance change. Look at here comes the boom. He had it all planned out.
The featured...
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Anticipates the overhead. Puts one in the pocket. Still slugging it out. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Checks with a medium kick. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. They need to rely on their instinct here. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Now, can they then hit them with a stop and bop? Jumps? Saihasho? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. What'll happen here? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Looking for a chance. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 will anti-air in the clutch. And throws him from above. Amazing. Shows a medium kick. Then tries to make something happen with an overdrive on it. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Final overhead. No, sucks the private open. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 drive impact misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impact. Player 2 needs the drive rush. Can they make the most? Kikosho! Getting it some real damage. Sees the overhead coming. Fights back with authority. They're taking a step back to slow down the... Shrugs that off! Serenity! Dash! A trade! Now what? They got a clutch! Perfect parry under pressure! Look at meaty! Crispy medium kick! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well